Bam Rodriguez, we got something special here, folks. Special fighter, special performance last night. Just to put in perspective what happened last night, what Bam Rodriguez accomplished at 22 years old. And there are certain guys, man, you just see them and you watch them fight and you can just tell early on you can't miss. This guy has a high ceiling. As long as everything comes together, as long as the work ethic is there, he's going to get the experience. It's all there. This guy's going to be high ceiling, top 3-4 pound for pound guy just 3 or 4 years from now. I mean, I'm telling you, this is as close to a guaranteed sure shot as I've seen in a while. Just an incredible fighter. Some of the stuff he did last night, but just to set the table on what he actually accomplished last night, a lot was made over last summer about Tank Davis moving up from 130 to 140 and being a 3-weight champion when he was in reality fighting for JV belts, fighting against guys who are fringe top 10 guys, not really accomplishing what they're trying to brainwash you into thinking he's accomplishing. They're trying to propagandize you into thinking that Tank Davis is a legit multi-weight class champion, the guy who can campaign in 3 weight classes at the same time. So what they're trying to propagandize you into believing about Tank Davis is what Bam Rodriguez actually accomplished last night at 22 years old, early in his career, 15 fights in. A lot of people who don't pay attention to lower weight classes, and you're missing out because lower weight classes is where it's at. A lot of you guys, a lot of channels out there don't drop videos, don't talk about guys who fight under 130 pounds, which is a shame because it's where it's at, because these guys are forced into fighting legacy fights. They're forced into fighting tougher fights and fighting top opposition in their weight classes because they're not rewarded the same way guys in upper weight classes are rewarded. As far as I'm concerned, many of the guys in the upper weight classes are pampered, are entitled, are behaving like divas. The guys in the lower weight classes don't have that privilege. They have to fight in tough fights. So Bam Rodriguez takes this fight on 1 week notice against a guy in Carlos Cuadras. And a lot of channels out there are going to say, who is Carlos Cuadras? Carlos Cuadras is a great fighter. Carlos Cuadras is a guy who fought Chocolatito twice, fought Gallo Estrada, beat Sor Rungvisai, who was a beast. So he's fighting future Hall of Famer guys, top guys in his weight class consistently. And then give it to Carlos Cuadras too. He's taking a fight, a tougher fight on a 1 week notice than the fight that was set up for him. He took that fight. He was a bigger underdog in this fight. He took the fight. And these guys take the fight on 1 week's notice and fight each other in a great fight. Carlos Cuadras showed up last night and had his A game. But that's how special we're talking Bam Rodriguez is right now, because he fought a guy with his A game, a great fighter, a top fighter in his weight class, and beat him and did it in a special manner. Getting back to the 3 weight class thing, Bam Rodriguez moves up from 108 to 115, and once again, channels out there are going to say, oh, big deal, 7 pounds. As you get lower in weight classes, each pound is magnified more. Each pound makes a bigger difference. So moving up from 108 to 115 is similar in comparison to a fighter moving up from 130 to 140. A fighter going from 130 and fighting a top 3 or 4 guy at 140. Instead of a fringe top 10 guy, a legit champion, a legit belt holder, and beating him and doing it in a special manner. That's what Bam Rodriguez did. So in other words, Bam Rodriguez did last night what they're claiming, what they're trying to get you to believe Tank Davis is actually accomplishing. Bam Rodriguez accomplished that 15 fights in at 22 years old. And he did it in a special manner. Like I'm telling you, man, there are certain guys that you just can't miss. You can tell early on that the ceiling is high with this guy. If everything aligns with promoting this guy properly to where he's fighting consistently, fighting against top competition, and he's working hard, everything is there, he's going to become, Bam Rodriguez become 3 years from now, a top 3 or 4 pound for pound guy. I'm telling you, his ceiling is that high. That's how special this guy is. He had a move last night against Cuadras, who is a great fighter. Cuadras is a great fighter. Cuadras has great footwork, active fighter, particularly early in fights, has punching power, has a hell of a chin. He showed that again last night. Tough guy, throws punches from awkward angles. He's just got a great, well-rounded fighter. And Bam Rodriguez, once he got heating up, I don't remember if it's the 5th round or whenever he was, he threw a shot, he threw a combination where he threw the jab. Southpaw fighter threw the right hand jab, stepped to his right, and threw the right uppercut and knocked Cuadras down. I'm watching this in real time, like, goodness gracious. And if you don't think that's a big deal, go to your local gym and spar somebody and try to throw a jab. If you're an orthodox fighter, try to throw the left jab, step to your left, and throw the left uppercut. See how that works out for you. It's not going to work out well. And when I watch Bam Rodriguez fight, it's almost as if I'm seeing flashes of Lomachenko as I'm watching him fight. A lot of the same moves, a lot of the same shiftiness. He steps to the side. His opponent thinks he's right in front of him. He steps to the side and throws an awkward shot at an awkward angle. And Cuadras doesn't even know where they're coming from. It's Lomachenko-esque, how he throws some of these punches from some of these angles, and the shiftiness and the footwork, and how he keeps his foot on the outside placement against the fighter right in front of him. And from a guy from lower weight classes moving up 2 weight classes, he was able to bully Cuadras at times and push him back and get Cuadras to fight on his heels. And that's the stuff I'm talking about. It's not just like he's taking advantage of his quickness and his speed. He's actually bullying a bigger guy. He's got everything, man. This guy is a complete fighter at 22 years old. He is wise beyond his years. It's all there for him. It's all there for him. This guy's got it all. I could go on and on for days. We're going to be talking a lot of Bam Rodriguez on the podcast tomorrow night, so check that out. But this guy is the real deal. Special fighter. Won wide last night and doing great things. God bless y'all on this Sunday, man. And Bam Rodriguez is a special fighter. Peace.